Welcome to our weekly garden tour. We've planted a lot and we have a lot of fruit trees back here, and we've shown you a couple of our garden experiments. So we decided, hey, why not give you a weekly update? So every Friday or Saturday, we're going to go ahead and do that. So here it goes. Here is our plum tree. There are two varieties on here. Let me see if you can see. Up here, we've got some plums. Some bugs have been eating at these leaves here, so we may need to spray this with some soapy water. But here are the plums.
What varieties of plums?
Two different ones, I forget exactly what, but and as we walk through, you see all this cardboard down here. It makes it look like we have a crazy backyard. But what that has done for us is anytime we got cardboard, we lay it down. It helped us to control a lot of the weeds. So that's what you're seeing a lot here. It's weed control. Here are a couple citronella plants. We have yet to transplant them, but we're probably going to do that this weekend. I'm crossing my fingers that my Aunt Kay's spider plants survive here. Little transplants. Here is a lonely grape tomato plant. It's over here by itself because we didn't have room on the other side. And I got tired. There's a couple more marigolds I was supposed to plant here, but have yet to do so. Here are a couple of bulbs that sprouted up. I know we threw a couple down here. Not too sure exactly what they are, but we'll keep watching and waiting. And I think that's what beets ended up being down here. Those don't look like a weed that we normally have, so I left those there just in case to see. And I think this is a green onion here next to this crazy green onion mass over here that's been here for several years and just keeps on producing. And whenever we need green onion, we just kind of get some of the younger sprouts from the inside. Here's the persimmon tree. Nothing too new to note here, except for just some new leaves, new growth. Can really prune this significantly. It has not been pruned for, I don't know, almost the whole time it's been here, but he did some really strong pruning this year. We'll see what happens. These are our crookneck squash. And when I dug this up, this is actually just two plants that we bought, and I separated it into 4 different plants. This half has really small looking plants down on this side. Here, let me give you a better view. Looks like this. There we go. So on the left side are some really strong, healthy looking ones. On the right side, they're slowly but surely getting to where they need to be. So we'll see. I think the dirt may have been a little bit different on one side than the other. You can see the difference in size right there. Okay, next, what you see these little sprouts of in the front are garlic that Ken planted that was sprouting in our house where we keep our garlic. And he just kind of threw these in the ground, and this is what happened. So we'll see what happens with that. Here's another grape tomato plant here. Yellow cherry tomato. The Juliet, which is a hybrid Roma grape tomato. Celebrity tomato, a Cherokee carbon hybrid tomato, and a couple beef masters at the end here. So these ones are going to have some flowers soon. So let me go back down right now, show you the almost flowering parts. And we did have some that actually have flowers on them. So these cherry and grape tomatoes hopefully will have something sooner than later. Here's some other ones right there. Then we've got the okra, these are in these pots. They look pretty delicate when we had them, so I figured let me stick them in some pots and try to control that a little bit more. And then we have a couple of Berkless hybrid cucumbers. So those are those right here. Some new leaves have grown since we put these in the ground, so I think they're going to make it. so we'll see. We do have another tomato plant here, and we'll see how that goes. This is called it has lots of little flowers on it. This is called a Little Napoli. It's a hybrid Roma tomato. And then we have our radishes. You guys remember these ones? These were the original ones that we had planted. And then we had two that were in here and they were duds. And so I replanted with the seeds that were the same for those. And looky, we got a couple little ones coming through. So excited about that. See if you can see them. There's one there, one right there. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see, right there. So, oh, and we have a hanging strawberry plant up here. This is called a pole lantern. This is the name of this device here. But as you can see, we have one that's almost ripe. Right back here. It's almost there. Maybe tomorrow we'll pick that one. We'll see what this does, and we've got a couple other little ones growing there. So we'll see what happens with this one. We'll see how it grows. Then on to the other side. Let's get you over there, past all this craziness. We've got one sweeping the porch or the patio. We got a really healthy oregano. There's a thyme in the middle there, and the parsley, and our new additions over here were the basil, 3 basil plants. And honestly, I don't remember what was in here that we planted. I'll have to recheck the past videos, but these ones really sprouted up. This, nothing quite yet. And there's one little one in there. So we'll see what it all comes out to be. That'll be interesting to see. And if you remember, this is our cherry tree. This has some nice little cherries growing on it. Let me see if I can get, there you go. Some cherries growing on it. And before, it was just the blossoms when I showed you last time when we were telling you that spring was in effect. We've got some cherries coming up on here. And then back this way. Sorry, our backyard is a disaster, but I don't know if you guys remember this one, but this topsy-turvy thing, where you plant your tomato plant upside down. Well, looky. This is an upside down tomato plant, and we'll see what happens. On to the lime tree. And look, all the little baby limes. This is where we saw all of our bees. And here's our Fuji apple tree. It went a little crazy this year. It's actually supposed to be espaliered onto the fence, and then it decided just to grow crazy, so we left it. We've never really gotten huge apples out of this, and if we'd get a few and then they would be eaten by something. But as you can see, we might get a few more this year. So we'll see what happens. We've got little ones kind of growing, so I don't know if you can see that. There. So we've got a few growing on here. And our peach tree, this is our white peach tree. It had a huge case of peach leaf curl. Now it has a small case of peach leaf curl. So we'll have to treat this again in the winter, but let me see. We do have a few peaches on here. Oh, here we go. Let's see. I don't think you can see if I do it that way, but because it is dusk right now. Let me see. Let's see. There you go. There's one. So we pruned a lot of our trees this year, and so we're not expecting a huge crop this year. But last tree, last but not least, our Asian pear. And it's got some pears on it. We'll see how it does. thin it out a little bit so we can get some good big ones. Oh, and one other thing. We have got, last but not least, a couple of pepper plants. This one's a Mad Hatter hot pepper. And this one over here is a hot cayenne pepper. So Ken is a spicy pepper eater here. So he will be making sure those grow. So anyway, Karina, anything else? Did we get everything?
Did you tell them about why there are CDs on the persimmon tree?
Oh, were there still some CDs up there?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you want to say why they are?
So we have those CDs for the birds like to eat the persimmons a lot. So when they go over there, they see the sun shining on the CD and it startles them. So they fly away.
Okay. Oh, and we have masks on because we've got some pretty bad allergies. And it's super allergy season right now. So, hope you enjoyed. And Karina,